Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Stanford Cardinals, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first, and they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Powell. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Moore to the air. Makes the catch. It's Jones. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's marked. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice game. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Yellow Jackets will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Stanford's offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Hall. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield is Ford. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got a man in the middle. Ripping through the defense. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving and creating the explosive play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's fourth. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a move. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Moore will throw. Got his man quickly. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Got a man, it's Jones. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Yellow Jackets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Sends it downfield. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Yellow Jackets will snap it on first and 10. Quick strike complete. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Moore to the air. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. The throw. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense, because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, third and short, now set up in a first and goal situation.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
On to attempt the try. PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over Virginia. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Grab near the marker. It's Hall. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. On the move. Spins away from the defense. There he goes down the right side. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. It's first and goal as Stanford comes to the line. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Have to put that first down behind them. It's second and goal from the 11. Back to pass. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Oh, they blocked the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Moore will throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Power football with the run. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up.
Running free. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Going right to work up top. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now here, second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Cardinal come to the line facing third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Ford. Still on his feet at the 45. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Wants to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Moore to the air. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Fires to the big fella. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Dumps it to the back. Got a man. It's Powell. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Jefferson.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the sticks. It's Powell. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Pulls it in. It's Jefferson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it on the run. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Moore will throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Final seconds of the 1st half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll try the run. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of... Receiver. His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Stanford gets set to snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's caught. It's Ross. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Hunt is on its way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. Going downfield for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
That is such a great play by that defender. And how many times on deep balls do we see PI? Do we see pass interference? In situations just like that, that defender did an outstanding job.
He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Moore to the air. He's going to fire deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one.
Oh, it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble, and the offense will retain possession. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Turning it on! Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Off play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries. You got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Gets it out fast. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moore will throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Moore to the air. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Houston is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to BYU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Almost a disaster on that return. They'll jump on it and they'll maintain possession. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. On the move, he fires. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Trying to punch it in, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6.
Green 25. Go, let's get that touch.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Even bigger. That last score just a little icing on the cake in this one as they get set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his spot. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to...
He smashes his way through again. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Heat up them pass rushers and bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they're... Got that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. On the ground, it's Alexander. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. This is what you're